Hello. Welcome to our second annual Youth Video Contest Awards ceremony. I'm Jane Wells, the founder and creative director of 3Generations. The Youth Video Contest is a signature program of 3Generations. It's a very special one that connects our mission with our name. It's a place and an event where we can herald a new generation of truth-telling documentary filmmakers. This year, we ask participants to consider what the truth means to them at a time when truth is more under attack than ever. And this year, we invited filmmakers aged 16 to 26 from across the world. I'm honored to introduce our panel of judges, each a distinguished filmmaker themselves. But first, I want to thank Jasmina Boyic and Margaret Byrne, who were not able to join, but send their congratulations to the winners. And now I'm delighted to present Shira Deadman, Mary Skinner, and Reuben Hammond. Welcome. I'd like to ask you each to introduce yourselves, maybe starting with Mary.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. I'm Mary Skinner. I'm a independent filmmaker here in New York. And my biggest film was a film about Polish heroine Irena Sendler, who organized the rescue of Jewish children from the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. And that's her behind me. And many other projects have come out of that film. We're getting ready to launch a new musical about her, and it will debut in Poznan this August. And currently, I'm working as a consulting producer on several other documentary films, something that I really enjoy. These are all films about really meaningful subjects, and I hope that they'll ultimately have important impact. So really pleasure to be here. Thank you for all these wonderful films.
Thank you. And next up, Shira.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shira Deadman, and I should say that I'm from California. I currently live in St. Louis, Missouri, which is the Midwest. But the work that I did was done in Oakland, California. So it ended up focusing a lot, or I should say a lot of the work I did was around sort of the African-American experience, especially, like urban experience. And my latest film is a feature film documentary. You can see it on Quayle TV right now. It went through the film festival circuit, and it's about the Black food justice movement. And it really takes a look at a lot of different activists and, really trying to show the movement for what it is.
Cool. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, and Reuben Hammond.
Hi, nice to meet you all. I am a filmmaker, both of documentary and narrative films. I actually ran the inaugural video contest last year, and now I'm a judge, which is moving up in the world, I suppose. But yeah, Jane, thank you so much for inviting me. It was a real pleasure to watch all of these films.
Thank you. Okay, well now back to the judges, to Reuben. I think you are going to announce first, right?
Mm-hmm. So before we announce our winners, we'd like to thank all of the shortlisted filmmakers for their work. Each of the films were remarkable, and it was an extremely difficult decision for all of us to make.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I'm now happy to announce the winner of our People's Choice Award, which was voted on by the public. The People's Choice Award for this year's video contest was won by Lullaby.
بچه دست به جنبونینا این کار باید تا صبح برسه دیر بشه به من ربطی نداره به من بگین من نمیرسم من باید برم من دیرم شده
الو سلام مهدی صدا گریه مریمه گوشیو بذار کنار گوشش لا 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 گل گلشن که شب تاریک و روز روشن لا 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 گل عنان شدم از گریه هات بی‌تاب لا 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 گل خیری چرا آروم نمیگیری لا 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 گل زیره چرا خوابت نمیگیره لا 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 گل آروم
Lovely.
Yeah, so beautiful.
It's such a beautiful, like really tender film. It's very, very touching for just like in 3 short minutes. It's incredibly impressive. Filmmaker LM Kazai is unable to make it tonight as she is in Iran and is studying for her university exams, but she has sent a video for us to play.
Hello everyone, my name is Elham Khazai. I'm the director of Lullaby. It's an honor to be part of 3Generations Youth Video Contest. First of all, I want to thank everyone who has been involved in this festival. You have given us a chance to show our work to the people, and it's because of those people that our work is here today. So I'm really grateful for it, and it means a lot to me personally. Thank you all. Lullaby is about women's independence. I wanted to show that women can work outside and also be a mother at the same time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because where I grew up and where I come from, women are in constant pressure from their people, from their society, from their families even sometimes, and they carry a heavy burden with them. So I want you to realize that you're not alone in your society. You can always rely on one another and help each other to pass even the hardest days. Lullaby is a touch of those women's lives, and it means a lot that this festival has given us a chance to be here today. So thank you.
That was just such a beautiful thank you from Elam, and I really want to congratulate her. I thought that was just a perfect short film, as Reuben said. And now I'm going to introduce Mary, who is going to announce the winner of the Judges' Choice Award.
Well, I found all of the submissions to be quite remarkable from these young filmmakers, and I especially loved Lullaby as well. But I found The Fish to be astounding. I was moved by its elegance, its artistry, and its simplicity. The filmmaker captured a meaningful moment, a moment of truth, just as if we were secretly observing it, from the long pan of a neglected environment to the callous behavior of a thoughtless human, to the close-ups of the fish and their sad fate, to the ultimate resilience of nature. There were so many powerful cinematic choices in just a few seconds. This is visual storytelling at its best.
Hi everyone, I am Reuben. I'm a filmmaker from China, and currently I study film at Columbia University. I am more than delighted to get this Judge's Choice Award from the Youth Video Contests. Special thanks to my crew members, Lam, Wenhua, and Yuhang. Thank you all for being amazing while the actual shooting was harder than expected. Thank you for enjoying my film, and I wish you all have a good time and stay healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations to Yu Peng. What an amazing piece of work. And I have to say, I thought the sound editing was extraordinary in that, as well as the visual. Before we go, I want to introduce Shira Deadman, who is going to award a special honorable mention for a film that I think we all found deeply moving, timely, and deserved an extra shout out. So Shira, take it away. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you, Jane. I also wanted to make a comment about the two preceding films. And that is, it's really interesting being able to hear the filmmaker's perspective of the story and why she created the story. And that it was, and particularly for Lullaby, she said it was about, women independence, about where she's at. Mm-hmm. And that was fascinating to me, because what I would say that I'm a mother to a toddler, so I was very taken by this movie. And what I took away from it was female interdependence and solidarity, and how we do often have to act as a village. And so it's good to take away both of those things, and it was brilliant. And also in terms of the fish, I love how the filmmaker just said, thank you. Shooting was harder than it was expected. And I think it's good to remind people about that, because you may be watching the film and it's only 3 minutes, but for the filmmaker, there is so much more effort that goes into it. And it's always so shocking. Like sometimes, as a filmmaker, you sit there and you're like, man, somebody just watched that in 2 minutes and they don't know that just took me like 6 months to like make, or whatever. So I appreciated that comment. And on to why I was speaking. Before we go, we're going to have this wonderful honorable mention for this special film from Ukraine, as Jane mentioned. And so to close the ceremony, we'd like to share filmmaker Alexander Hoyson's film, The Truth, 2001. And for me, I really enjoyed the film because it shocked me. At the end, I found myself laughing, which I'm a laugher when things surprise me. And so the ending resonated with me. I don't want to give too much away. So for people who are watching this for the first time, I can just say that the film does a wonderful job using black and white to visually, to bring visual harmony to the film, especially as it seems to cut from modern day to the past, and also how it uses filmed footage and cutting to found footage. And it does such a lovely job of harmonizing those things, because that can be hard, trying to juxtapose that and make your story flow and build on your story. And so I enjoy the piece.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. They've got the flag up now, and you can see the stars and stripes on the lunar surface.
Пам-пам. Пам. Знаєш, тут мав би бути трек Red Hot Chili Peppers Other Side, але от щось не склалось. Я зрозумів, що Дунай це теж цікаво. Не тільки тому, що це було для нього цікаво. Знаєш, можна як хочеш відноситись до цього, як до проблеми планетарного масштабу або як до вигадки. А що не вигадка? Релігія? Вона наповнює нас миром, не дає кінцево знищити один одного, хоча багато кому це не заважає, бо мораль в нашому розумінні, звісно, це дуже крихка річ, яка може зламатись, і тоді вже людина перестає бути людиною зсередини. Вона перестає відчувати межу. Те, що принесло йому славу, замкнуло його зсередини. Його правда не співпадала з їхньою правдою. Бо що є правда насправді? Все залежить від того, хто її подає. Я не знаю. По дорозі до завершення цієї маленької візуальної роботи я втратив кульмінацію. Але ось, хочу, щоб ти знав, це і є кульмінація. Це все набуває сенсу тільки тоді, коли ви починаєте це бачити. Ця історія в першу чергу про обман. І про правду, звісно. І правда вона не моя, правда вона його. Тому що цей фільм, він про нього.
The winner is Stanley Cooper, 2008. Can you believe it? Can you realize that that you and I, that all of us, have actually begun the exploration of another world? We have taken the first historic step into our solar system.
Take one.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It was a very powerful film about propaganda. Now that we've shown it and people can see it, I think it's safe to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I think it's more resonant now than it was, even 69 days ago, whenever that war began. It seems especially poignant now that we know how much destruction there has been in Kyiv and for the filmmaker and that whole community. I just thought that the entries this year were remarkable, and I'm very, very grateful to all the participants, the filmmakers, the judges, the team at 3Generations, especially Sam LaFrance, who pulled this ceremony and the competition together. And I want to thank you all so much for taking the time and for sharing your truth, these truths, the judges for participating. And I also want to remind everyone that next year we will have the 3rd annual 3G video contest. And although everything isn't finalized yet, I think I can give a little away that it's going to be focused on intergenerational filmmaking and intergenerational activism, I hope. So I hope that we can share that and get lots of brilliant and interesting entries. And I want to thank you all. It's been great. And I'm most grateful to the filmmakers and the judges. Thank you.